Hey folks, my name is Joe Sasso and this is Puree Made Easy. We're in June of 2025 and I'll be producing Puree Made Easy videos which will be solely dedicated to dysphagia cuisine. And my focus will be on puree foods. These videos are intended for people with dysphagia, the home caregiver, and the healthcare food service professional. So let's get right to it. Okay folks, this is Joe Sasso for Puree Made Easy. Today we're making breakfast and we are going to be making pancakes, scrambled eggs, and sausage. So here, this is how it would typically be presented in glass jars at any type of facility, or you may be doing this at home. So we're going to take these same components and we're going to place them in the molds to create a better presentation. So we have our pancake mix, we have our scrambled eggs that are pureed, and we have our sausage patties that we've taken and we've pureed as well too. What we're going to do with the pancakes is we are going to do a spray, and we're going to spray the eggs and we spray the sausage as well too. But on the pancakes, we want to get a little color, so we're going to add a little brown sugar. I'm going to roll this in here. So when we flip it over, it's going to have some kind of color to it. So it won't just look all white. Do a little brown sugar as well too, and then we'll hit it with a spray so that it won't come out dry when we do so. Clean this off over here like this. All right, we're going to scoop everything into we have our pancake mixture. Now this pancake mixture is made, and we'll have recipes for you, but this recipe is from simplythick.com. They have a bread recipe, which we then use the same components of it, but instead of placing the bread in the mix, we're using pancakes in the mix. You can make your own fresh homemade pancakes. Place our pancake in. Next up, we're going to do the scrambled eggs. And we're going to put it in the mold. Now these molds can be prepared in advance, nice and smooth. The egg is placed in the mold, and then next we're going to add our sausage into the mold. So you have your sausage, your egg, and your pancake. We're going to put plastic wrap on top, aluminum foil on top of that, place it in the oven for 15 minutes at 350 degrees to get to an internal temperature of 155 degrees. And if you were to put this in a microwave, then you would just put plastic wrap over it, tighten it down nice, and then you put it in the microwave for about 1.5 minutes. So here we have our puree food cooked out of the oven. And as I mentioned before, if you're putting it in the oven, you're going to plastic wrap it, aluminum foil. I prefer cooking in the oven as opposed to the microwave, but the microwave comes in handy if you're in a pinch and you need to do this very quickly. Food service industry, you would always do it in the oven, only in emergencies if you needed an extra one in a couple of minutes really fast. And at home, if you needed to use the microwave, you can do so. It comes out best in the oven, but it comes out very good in the microwave as well too. So we're going to put this over to the side now. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to serve our pancakes with syrup, and the syrup is not quite thick enough on its own, so we're going to use this product called Simply Thick. It is a thickener, and it's a gel thickener. Typically used for beverages for many years. It's now being used for food as well too. A great alternative to the powders. because it blends in so smoothly. So we're using a Simply Thick, and we're going to do our maple syrup here. We have 2 ounces of maple syrup in the glass here, and we're going to do 1 pump going in, and we're going to stir it for about 30 seconds, and it'll get to a nice thick consistency. It's called slightly thick. There are ratios on the Simply Thick container that tells you how many pumps per ounces. They also have convenient packs for home for smaller needs as well too. So here you get to see this is the perfect consistency that we want. We're going to place it in our sauce bowl to serve it, and we're all set with that. So next we're ready for plate up. As always, we're going to take our main ingredient on the plate first, the largest mold on the plate first, and we're going to tilt, and we're going to put down. We're going to lift, press down and lift so it comes out. There you go. So look how beautiful it is. If you didn't have the brown sugar and the cinnamon on top, it would be very white, unappetizing looking, but having a little color on there gives it a more of a natural kind of look to it. So we have the pancake, we do the egg next, and then the sausage. So these molds are cut, and I leave a little lip at the end so I can grab onto it. So I hold it from the edge, I push my finger in the center and slowly lift up. And then we have the sausage that we will do as well. We'll lift this up. Okay, beautiful looking plate. Put a little raspberry sauce for a little sweetness to go with this. And you can do dollops, you can do whatever you like. I'm just going to put a little bit right in the middle here. Gives a little color. You can drizzle it across. You can be as decorative as you want. And here we have our maple syrup that we will pour over the pancake. And we'll have a little extra on the side just in case it's needed for more moisture. With this, we do a fork test for smooth to find out if it's properly cooked. And you can see the food coming up between the tines of the fork. This is exactly what we're looking for. It's perfect. Nice, smooth consistency. Fantastic. We will do the same with the eggs. Beautiful consistency. How smooth right there. So it's very important that the puree is the correct consistency for consumption. So it's a nice smooth flow going into the mouth of the person with dysphagia. So we want to properly puree it, all strained, and I will show you how to puree it in future videos. I want you to get the idea of what it looked like before and what it looks like now. Well, that wraps it up for today, folks. Thank you for joining me. For any questions, please send an email to joseph@pureemadeeasy.com. I'm Joe Sasso for Puree Made Easy, and I'll see you next time.